a small dog was unfortunately stuck in a deep mud puddle for 2 days. The more it struggled to get out, the deeper it sank, until only its head was left above the ground. The fear made it tremble continuously, emitting desperate screams. The animal felt that death was near and that it was about to be swallowed by this cold swamp. Fortunately, a young man passing by heard the weak cry. He quickly went to the source of the sound. Before his eyes was the scene of a small dog with only its head sticking out of the black mud. The dog's eyes were full of pleading, as if it wanted to cry for help from this kind stranger. Without hesitation, the young man walked closer with the intention of saving it. But the slippery and sticky mud made it impossible for him to approach the animal immediately. Realizing that he needed another plan, he ran to his car and brought a long wooden plank. He turned around, using the board as a fulcrum to stand firmly and reach the animal. After a few attempts, he finally grabbed the poor dog, but pulling it out of the thick mud was not easy. The dog was almost buried alive under the mud, forcing the young man to use all his strength to lift it out. When the dog was brought up, its whole body was covered in dirty mud. Its body was so weak that it could not stand up. Seeing this, he gently wiped the mud off the animal. While wiping, he comforted it with gentle words of encouragement. The dog's eyes were still filled with fear, but gradually it felt his warmth. After a while, the dog slowly got up. Each step was wobbly. It had not yet completely escaped the horror of the experience. Seeing the dog walking unsteadily, the young man realized that it was probably a stray dog, without a family or a place to stay. After just a few steps, the dog stopped, looking at the man who had just saved his life with a pained expression. Realizing the pitiful situation of the dog, the kind man decided to take it home and take care of it. The dog was indeed very lucky to meet this man. Not only was it saved from a critical condition, it also found a new home, where it would always be loved and cared for. As time passed, the dog gradually became healthier and became an important member of the man's family. Thank you for taking the time to follow the story. Don't forget to like and follow the channel to update the next touching stories.